in an entertaining and a light fashion in a musical manner.
The characters are very well sketched out, but in such a light-hearted manner कि जब आप film देखोगे and when you get out of the theater, there'll be a smile on your face and no one's really a villain, so it's beautiful. और interest पढ़ाई में कोई खास था नहीं, बस कहते थे बेटा you have to.
काम तो हुए जा रहा है और काम करते रहेंगे. And God has been kind. Very interesting work coming my way, and I'm really enjoying every piece of work that I get. So, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. Um, Three Idiots was a film about students at the university already, adults, young adults at that. And this, we are talking about children at school and the challenges and the pressure at school. There's a vast difference in both the stories, and for everyone to know. And it's very interesting how the children deal with their pressures and how the parents are prepping them up at such an early age to get to where they have to eventually get, maybe 20, 25 years back later, and no one knows where that will be. So we are talking about that pressure, and like Rao sir said, he's dealt with it in an entertaining and a light fashion in a musical manner, and it has been very interesting. The subject has been very well told in that language. I don't think a musical in the true sense of it has ever been done so far in India, and this is one such attempt, and hope all of you will enjoy it.
I feel the film is written really well. The characters are very well sketched out. And once you understand the character and the journey it's taking, everything gets really easy. I love dance. Dance is my life. Music is what keeps me breathing and happy. So when I got to know ye musical hai, wo bhi Sound of Music, I got really excited. But what I got more excited is the story of the film and how it's written and how beautifully Babara sir has dealt with such a serious topic, but in such a light-hearted manner कि जब आप film देखोगे and when you get out of the theater, there'll be a smile on your face and no one's really a villain, so it's beautiful. And I enjoyed it. I love dance. I love music.
Like this film in particular?
Yes, this film
Why
because
so?
it's an adaptation of an iconic film already.
No, it's not an adaptation. If correct me if I'm wrong, sir.
It's not.
It is. We've got the rights for
songs.
the songs.
Songs are interwoven into the story. This is the original.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the story kind of is not Sound of Music. So don't expect to get Sound of
Yeah.
Music. It's a different story with some of the songs interwoven, like he mentioned. So there was no real pressure, so to say. It was pressure attached, like with every film that we do, and wanting to give our best from our as actors, and of course every department doing their own job as well as we could. And here we are in front of you today.
Fantastic. Shriya?
Sound of Music is the first English film that I ever saw. You know those VCR days when you get that and then I saw it again, and I remember those songs. I was very excited. I'll be able to do those songs. And then with Kiran sir's camera capturing it, you're more confident. But like I said, what really inspired me is how the story is written and how these songs are becoming part of the film. And what I felt very, very beautiful and how I saw it is that how, children these days they're like, there's so much pressure that we put on them from the time they're born. मतलब तुम्हारा बच्चा बोल रहा है मेरा बच्चा तो नहीं बोल रहा अच्छा तुम्हारा बच्चा चल रहा है अच्छा मेरा बच्चा तो भाग रहा है अच्छा क्रॉलिंग शुरू कर दी अच्छा उसने तो ये नहीं करा अच्छा नंबर्स बोल रहा है अच्छा ABCD आ गया कलर्स आ गए it starts from the playground your ego is like मेरा बच्चा and by the time they go to school they don't even know who they really are because they've been living your dreams and they don't know what their dreams are and so it's in a very beautiful way spoken in this film so that's what really inspired me to be part of the film. And I was a young, new mother at that point of time. So, and as how in Sound of Music as a movie, it's a war zone and kids are like trapped. And so our kids are trapped in expectations today. So that kind of felt like I really want to be part of this film. And I love dance. मतलब मैं तो बिल्कुल डिफरेंट बच्चा थी. मतलब मैं तो मतलब माँ बाप पास हो गए तो बोलते थे चलो अच्छा हो गया, क्योंकि मम्मी केमिस्ट्री टीचर थी, पापा इंजीनियर, और इंटरेस्ट पढ़ाई में कोई खास था नहीं. बस कहते थे बेटा यू हैव टू. And I was good at dance, and I always loved dance. And so they really actually pushed me and gave me the right direction. वो दिल्ली लाए मुझे ताकि मैं शोभना नारायण जी से डांस सीख सकूं. बॉम्बे में नूतन पदवर्धन जी के पास लेके गए कि चलो तुम डांस सीखो. And they really feel very happy when I dance. So even though coming from an educational background, like my grandfather is a scientist, another one a professor, they never expected me to do that. But yes, I do have friends who had that pressure, and I feel if after watching this film, अगर आप या तो आप अपने आप को कहीं देखोगे फिल्म में, या आपने किसी दोस्त को देखोगे उस फिल्म में, और या फिर आप किसी बच्चे को देखोगे, you'll understand their problems, and if you can reach out and talk to them and be a friend, I think we've done our part as a maker of the film.
फैंस के आपको
ये हुई ना बात, हम पे भी प्रेशर होता है. आपको लगता है कि हम अपनी फिल्में बनाते हैं, इन लोगों डायरेक्टर्स को हमें लेना पड़ता है काम पे, तब हमें काम होता है.
नहीं ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. I've been doing various kinds of work, some not so popular, some popular. तो क्या होता है कि जब चीज़ चलती नहीं है आपका ध्यान नहीं रहता है. काम तो हुए जा रहा है और काम करते रहेंगे. And God has been kind, very interesting work coming my way, and I'm really enjoying every piece of work that I get. जहाँ तक थ्री इडियट्स की बात है, अगर आप उससे कंपेयर करोगे तो मतलब शोले से कोई फिल्म कंपेयर हो सकती है? नहीं हो सकती है. तो फिर वो ऐसी बात है ना.
Hi guys, Mohit here from AVS TV. First of all, fantastic trailer, Rao sir. It doesn't seem like it's your first film. Humor, entertainment, message, it's all there at the same time. I have to ask Sharman and Shreya first. Sharman sir, your character has this one line in the trailer कि हम लोग inspire कब करेंगे. I want to ask you both, has there been one teacher during your childhood days, your learning days, that has inspired you, or any person who you still look up to in your journey?
There were a few actually. Honestly, I've been very lucky. At the academic level, I had two teachers really supporting me because they were just fond of me. And however well I did in the subjects that I was under them for, they always encouraged me to do better and try harder. Then in my professional life, before my professional life started, at the mature level, the theatre I was doing, I found a teacher in Mahendra Joshi, not related to me, a very wonderful, wonderful man who taught me all the. He was like a school. He was an institution. So I've been very fortunate. Yeah.
For me, I always had great teachers. शायद क्योंकि मम्मी भी केमिस्ट्री टीचर रही है, और उनकी मेरी हिस्ट्री टीचर रीटा मैम, वो उनको बस एक परेशानी होती थी कि ये क्लास में आई यूज्ड टू बी सिटिंग इन द फ्रंट रो, सिटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ हर, बट आई विल बी लॉस्ट. मतलब मैं कहीं और होती थी. एंड देन समटाइम्स शी यूज्ड टू कॉल माय मॉम एंड से आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू विद हर, but she's lost. Like I don't know how to like drill it in her head. So then she figured कि इसको सिर्फ कहानियाँ सुन के समझ आता है. तो बेचारी extra hours wait करती थी कि पूरी स्कूल के बाद. She used to tell me entire history in a story format, and she actually made me fall in love with history because she didn't make it look. It wasn't Q&A for her anymore, for me anymore. And I started loving history like that. My English teacher, I used to stammer. She used to make sure that she twisted the entire subject in a way that it became entertaining for me. All my dance teachers, Shobna Di, Nutan Padwadhan ji, and my mum, they've been great teachers, and I'm very lucky to have them. To be honest, I'm grateful that I get to work. And every day when you go for work, I feel grateful कि चलो आज काम पे जा रहे हैं. And I hope I prove lucky for this film also, yeah. हाँ, मगर you feel grateful because after COVID, after becoming a mom, and after, yeah, I feel, yeah, I hope this luck stays forever.